Hello, welcome to the channel. We're going to Cumbernauld, and apparently the A91 is open. So, let's just hope it is open. So we'll head that way. Let's just hope it's open. If it's not, we'll just have to come back and then turn left. You don't really want to be going across through Plean, and then you don't want to be doing that. No. So yeah, here we are. What's going on today? Well, the women boxer thing. GB News still seems to be pushing that. I think it's all going to get a bit. I think it's going to get a bit messy. Well, I think it's just it's quite. It's very telling. How it all goes back to me. I don't think sport should be gendered. It should be just sport, and women have got to admit that men are better than them at sport, and that's it. And don't get involved with it. Go and do something else. Go and do something you're good at instead of something you're not good at. Like, you're obviously not good at sport, so that's why you've got to have a special treatment. You've got this woman that's got. You say, so they're talking now about male chromosomes like it's a thing, and they don't even know what the hell they're talking about. Like, oh, there's a and they haven't really thought. Like, say that Dawn Neeson, right? She's apparently a journalist. Oh, you're going this way, and I mean, what they don't realise it was if you watched. What was it? It was TV News. It was one of these transgender she wasn't that. No, she was the head of a group that supports them. And she said to him, she says to her, have you got a certificate? And she just thought it was ludicrous. She said, I don't need a certificate. And she hadn't realised that just because you know you're a woman and you think you're a woman, so they haven't realised how it kind of, what's going on here? Alright. So, we've got Bruce Fields. Alright, I thought you were turning right there. Are you trying to get in there? Oh, it's all changed. It's all changed. It's all changed. Should really have walked up there. Just didn't really get around to it. They're trying to get in there or something, aren't they? Just try to turn round. Even better going up. Well, probably better going up to the interchange and turning there. Try to turn a big, huge van like that. Yeah, so. Doesn't look like there's anything coming, but we'll have to slow down anyway. Yep, nothing. So we're going on the M8, we're going to Cumbernauld. Yeah, so what they're not realising how is it's going to affect them. It's all, truck, stuck. That could be nasty. It's not their fault, obviously they're broken down. But quite a bad position. Yeah, that was quite awkward where they broke down. You need to get some cones or something out there. Got the roadworks. I think that slip road is now open. the other side of the... I think, can we get off there? It doesn't look like it, does it? Do I have to come back up through Denny? It doesn't look too promising as far as I can see. I'm sure it looks like shut. Right, so yeah, I mean, what they're not realising, it's just... So it's like OCD, this. It's like, are you really a woman? And it's all brought about by this segregated sport. That's what's causing it. And the inability for these women to recognise, well, there is differences between males and females, but they're trying to sort of even that up, level that off. Is what they're trying to do, and it's just it's all a bit ludicrous, really, you know, because this boxer had male chromosomes. They say they don't even know what they're talking. They don't even know what that means. What does that mean? You know, it's like, and it was a Russian test. You know, it's like, oh yeah, so Russian tests are so reliable, aren't they? It's like, what the fuck? But so this is where, you know, like normally, so I like Elon Musk normally, but in this one I don't. I think he's, well, I don't know what he said. You need to really see what he said. You know, so there's a sort of battle going on between specific groups, and I suppose with me, I'm not really in any group. I sort of float around with my... Well, I don't float around, but I don't have fixed opinions about every single thing, and it doesn't have to follow group mentality. It can follow all sorts of different... No, it's got to follow fact. So the fact is that men are better at sport than women, and these lot are trying to level that off. So they're even accusing a woman of being a man. That's how ludicrous this is. And it's sport. I mean, sport's always been like that. You've always had really butch-looking women in sport, and even butch-looking women are complaining, like, about it. You know, the hypocrisy is quite incredible. But anyway, well, you know, see what happens with it. I hope J.K. Rowling really needs suing. I think she's really, really sort of really deserves it. Yeah. You know, why didn't you just stick to books? You know, the book. It's not like your books were really. I mean, what the fuck would about Harry Potter? It's like. I never really got. I mean, I have Asperger's, so I probably don't really. I don't know if that's got anything to do with it or not, but I don't really like, or I don't. Fiction doesn't do anything for me. Is what I mean. Non-fiction. So Harry Potter, is it a real? is it non-fiction? No, I don't think so. So now where I'm going today, let's stop going on about that. But I mean, I think J.K. Rowling is really a gobshite. I really don't like her at all. Full of shit. Protecting women's spaces on my arse. And it's like, these women's spaces, what is that? It's a toilet. It's like, and who do they want to protect women's spaces? Men. They want men to do everything for them. Go and protect our spaces. No, you fucking do it yourself. But they don't. They always get somebody else to do everything all the time. Because they're lazy, that's why. And I mean, I could talk about a lot of these things if people want to ask me questions. There's a guy who sent me this, said, oh, you're so brave and all that shit. But about the transgender thing and everything, I did a video the other day, and it wasn't really intended to be about transgender stuff. I was just walking, and it wasn't really planned. I just started talking, and I called it Detransition Day, and then I had, well, it's not, for a video it said like, I think it's 1,700 views or something, which is, for an ordinary video, that's quite a lot. So I don't know what happened there. How did the algorithms, you know, but I have, the problem with the information I've got is a lot of the trans lot will not like what I've got to say, because I'm not part of a cult organisation, which is the LGBT thing. It's a cult group, you know. I'm not part of that, so I'm not left. I'm not a leftist. I'm not an ideologue. So a lot of the theory behind transgender stuff is based on ideology and left-wing ideology. That's twice I've used that word, ideology. So it's that thing where you've got to recognise that some people, they are people, and they've made decisions or they've embarked on specific playing up there specific things. It doesn't mean that they are owned by that ideology. So that would be how, say, like, you would say if I turned up somewhere, you wouldn't want to, I don't have nothing to do with that weirdo, you know. I'm just a person, and I've got experiences, and you know, I can share these experiences, and I'm not in denial about a lot of things, mental health and all that sort of thing. So it could be helpful for some people, but if you're following the cult group, no, it's not going to be healthy at all. There's a plane again. Fucking hell! Is that the same one? Going a different way? Don't know. It's going for it's empty. Going for going somewhere to get filled up with. You know, is it tatties or something? McCarroll. Is that William McCarroll? It's not really much point in driving like a lunatic when it's busy like this. When I got into that big 3-lane bit, there was a car sort of darting in behind me and everything, and you know, just calm down, you know. Yeah, do 70 if you can. So my plan is today, I'm going to go to this shop. I hope it's open, because twice I went to it, it was shut. And apparently one of the workers was ill, so I phoned up their head office or whatever it was. It's not their head office, but it's their helpline. And there's no guarantee, so I'll go there. But it won't be a loss for me. Well, it will be, but it'll be awkward. But if it's not open, I'm going to go. Well, regardless whether it's open or not, I'm going to go and do a video. I'm going to wander around the back of Cumbernauld. We're going to have a look at where the tax office was. Along the back of that is Ferguson. I don't know if I can forget. Is it Drive or Road? I don't know if that was McCarroll. I think I've got that wrong. I think we'll just pass this van that seems to be going slightly slow. Right, so I'm going to go shopping as well to Asda, which is across the road. So what happened with Cumbernauld is they made, you know, Cumbernauld, and then, so it's a bit like, if you were able to look forward in time, you say, well, that's not going to work, and then we're going to land up with Asda and Tesco there, if you knew that. So that's where the majority of people go, is Asda and Tesco. They don't go to the shopping centre. And that's the way it's all panned out. So that's where I'm going to go. But first I'm going to go for what? I might go. I think I'll probably go into Wetherspoons as well. After I've went for a walk. It's going to get a bit late for breakfast, but I could also have lunch or something, couldn't I? I think you should visit Wetherspoons. I mean, a visit to Wetherspoons is always a good idea. It's not like it costs a lot, is it? It's always like, it's never expensive. I suppose one of the problems I've got is when I talk, I'm a bit irreverent, and I'm probably getting myself into trouble. And I'm pretty sure if I was to succeed in anything, that a lot of stuff that I've said could get brought up. I'm not careful enough, is what I'm saying, about what I say. But on the other hand, that's probably why people. It's probably why people listen to me. So it's like, well, yeah, well, it's probably why people listen. The buses. It's always like dreary going here. See when you go in there to get a bus, it's like in there, under there, it's like, oh, you know, it's like, how did my life get to this sort of thing, you know? And so the globalists are wanting to take that away from you. They want to take your car away from you, so you'll have to go and use a bus. Or just stay, they don't care, you stay at home. They don't care if you don't go anywhere. So whoever designed this fucking thing, you know, it's you have to go all the way down here and all the way back again to get to where we're going. At first I didn't realise that. It took me a while to get used to it, and somebody did try and explain it to me, and I just wasn't really listening to them, or it wasn't sinking in, and it took me a long time to figure out how to get here, and it was just by getting really angry and fucking target fixation. That's what it was. So you really need to understand the meaning of life, don't you? To really get your head around everything. What it's all about. Wetherspoon's staff having a break. Alright, let's go around this way. If it's not open, I'll just have to go for a walk in, and hopefully it will be open by the time I get back. I don't even know if it's 10 o'clock yet. Oh yeah, the window's open. Looks promising. Alright, so thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe. Bye!